Did you know that there's just one simple trick to becoming a fluent English speaker? Just one thing you must change about the way you learn to have your words come out naturally and automatically, without hesitation, as if English were your first language every time you speak. Express your exact thoughts spontaneously, continuously, and in detail, without being forced to change what you want to say or only speak in simple sentences because you can't find the right words. Understand everything you hear in English movies, TV shows, music, and conversations, and finally speak confidently without ever feeling nervous or worried about mistakes, with the smooth pronunciation of a native speaker. And best of all, this one easy change in the way you learn will help you experience immediate improvement in your spoken English, so you'll finally be certain that you're learning the right way. But before I reveal this trick, I'd like you to know why so many English learners have problems with their English and struggle to become fluent speakers. Why do so many English learners often use words that sound unnatural in conversations? What's the reason they often have to think about what grammar rules to use before speaking? What stops them from speaking smoothly and clearly? The answer to all of these questions is, in 3 words, how they learn. You see, traditional language learning methods only give English learners part of the fluency puzzle. Lessons teach them grammar rules, but not how to use grammar without thinking when they speak. Students learn English through their own language, so they're trained to hesitate and translate in their heads during conversations. They learn to read and write the formal English of textbooks, but get very little training listening to and speaking casual, conversational, spoken English. So what is the one simple trick to becoming a successful English speaker? It's to learn English like native speakers. Fluency is nothing more than a collection of habits, like using grammar without thinking or pronouncing words correctly. So all you need to do to develop the same habits native speakers have is to learn the same way native speakers learn. When you learn like native English speakers, you master grammar automatically, without grammar tables and boring drills, through visual examples and stories. Building fluency like a native speaker means you also learn slang, idioms, phrasal verbs, and other conversational spoken English expressions in addition to what's appropriate for writing. Learning English the native way means you learn to speak fluent English naturally, actually practicing with native English speakers and building speaking confidence in the real world. When you learn this way, it's easy, fun, fast, and doesn't feel like studying at all, just like how you learned your own native language. Now that you know you must change the way you learn if you want to get fluent, because the traditional methods you've been using until now have not helped you become a confident speaker, how can you start developing the habits of a native English speaker so you can start speaking fluent English confidently? You can begin right now, in this video, by developing one of the most important fluency habits, understanding and using conversational English words and phrases automatically, with a simple vocabulary lesson that will help you learn and properly pronounce the real English words and phrases native speakers actually use when speaking.